Said the city was mine. I ain't never it, baby. I'm not explaining this. I'm proud to know I will not be explaining anything that's on in this stream. I'm free balling, and I love it. I love the fact that I'm just about to free ball this entire stream. Because you know what? In a vacuum, I don't. It's 8 in the morning. I don't need to put forth the greatest. I don't need to put forth the greatest effort, but I will put forth effort. Because I think that's the problem with current society. There's not enough people who will put forth any effort to do anything. All everyone's gonna do is just sit there and whine. It's trouble. What do you mean? This is fun times, and fun times specifically for me. Because you know what? You know what, Vidal? Since it's just you and me here, why don't we try it again? We haven't done it in a while. We haven't done this in a long time. By a long time, I mean like 2 weeks. Let's go a whole stream without swearing. Let's see if I could do it. Let's see if I could do it. Let's believe that I can do it. What's going on? What's going on is you're about to find out about little old Leon. Little old Leon is a complex individual. You know, he likes to shower with the lights off. He likes his music very much so loud. He sleeps with his headphones on. You're gonna fail in 5 minutes. Well, we got like in a couple more seconds. You got 3 minutes. So you're just gonna ignore the women here? That's typically what I do. That's the best way to avoid a lot of problems. Good morning, right? Why can't everyone have a positive attitude in the morning like me and Roberton? Why we gotta hear all this complaining about how it's 6 in the morning from somebody who lives in California? Oh, boo-hoo. Or as all the conservatives like to point out, commie, what they say? Commie, I don't know what they say. Commie Florida? Is that what they call it? Is that what they call it? And they'll sit there and think that, you know, doing that will somehow entice people to vote for them. It's 7:41. Hey, bruh, it's 8 foot. It's 8:42 live, coming at you from Central Time. It's Johnny. California. See? And then they'll sit there and tell y'all that they not like the left. Like these weird, random, douchey type names. Douchebag's not a swear. So that doesn't count, children. Douchebag's not a swear. I know we all would like it to be. Why is the screen black? I'm the superior time. You know what's crazy? None of us are the superior time when we're all trotting through the day. I'm just glad I was able to be awake to catch the intro. Oh, you want the intro to the stream? You want the chaser? Here you go. Listen to me and listen to me clearly. Conservatives have told you for a long time that diversity is a problem. They call it's diversity, equity, and inclusion. They turn it into the real acronym is DEI. They turned it and they flipped the 2 letters, and now to them it means die. I know. How cool of them to do such a thing. Real cool. Totally not lame in the slightest. Wink, wink, nudge it, nudge it. And they've been championing a lot of people who don't look like them saying things they agree with. And for those people, some people even try to throw me in that camp, and I've let the world know I don't like conservatives. I don't like liberals. You're all annoying. You are inconsistent in your own beliefs, and no matter who's the leader or the mascot of the country, I'm still paying taxes I don't want to pay. So nothing really matters in terms of all this barking y'all doing. But these people champion these mascots, and they use these mascots to let everybody know, hey, look at this person. They're saying things that you would call me a racist for. So it must be okay. You got the black people. You even got a couple transgenders that they prop up. I forgot her name. What's the one transgender's name that's like the mascot for conservatives? I know y'all know. I know one of y'all know. One of y'all know the one. Don't have me type in conservative trans. You know what? I'm typing in conservative transgender. Claire White? I thought it was Blair White. I could have sworn it. I'm right. It was Blair White. They prop him, her, whatever, whichever one. They prop this one up. And they use this one as the mascot to be like, oh my God, transgenderism is so weird. It's like, all right, cool. But there's a consequence. The consequence is so simple. You can sit there and act as if all these people are on your side. But once we get away from like all the internet and we start like having some of these people actually be in some power, the rest of the world not gonna like it. Case in point, this gentleman on the screen is not transgender that I know of, but he's Indian. And he, up until about a couple months ago, was favored by a lot of conservatives. But then he probably said something about Ron DeSantis because he was viewed as the future of conservatives up until he kind of said something about Trump. Basically, all it is a bunch of people really just picking and choosing because they were not sure about Trump. But now that they're solidified and Trump being the option as opposed to Biden, yeah, they kind of just got rid of every candidate under the sun. You know? I'm going to say this now. To all my people in Florida, it has been brought to my attention that y'all are going through some weather and power outages. I hope y'all are all right. I hope y'all sheltering. I hope y'all stay safe. I hope y'all got food prepped and all things under the sun. I told y'all, like, hurricanes, I don't mess with. Hurricanes, me no do. Me no like hurricanes. Me no like me no have time for. Me have no time for. And as that hurricane trickles to other states based on trajectory, all y'all be safe. You know what I'm saying? Weather, a sunny day is weather. Listen, buddy, you worry about the ground shaking instead of trying to communicate with we have actual natural disasters to worry about. You worry about somebody farting on the ground and that erupting. That's what you deal with, bucko. But as I was saying, always make sure you're on your own belief system, because if you're not, you might have to have a moment like this happen to you.
And that's why I brought on today somebody who I think has some thoughtful perspectives on the future direction of our country, of our conservative movement.
Matter of fact, I'm going to play it again because maybe you wasn't paying attention, class.
And that's why I brought on today somebody who I think has some thoughtful perspectives on the future direction of our country, of our conservative movement.
Someone with thoughtful perspectives on the future of the country and conservative movement. Listen, conservative movement.
And on this question of nationalism and national identity, somebody who
this question of nationalism and national identity,
fascinated by for a long time and have interacted with on social media, but for the first time we're having at least live form conversation in the offline sense of it. It's Ann Coulter. So Ann, thanks for coming on, and I'm looking forward to our conversation today.
I just recorded a reaction to one of your videos. Why are you telling me that? Leaping lizards, Charlie. Don't care.
Me too. Thanks for having me. That was a fantastic opening monologue. I too am a fan of yours. So I'm going to make a point of disagreeing with you so that it will be fun.
Yeah.
You are so bright and articulate, and I guess I can call you articulate since you're not an American black. Can't say that about them. That's derogatory. And that was a great opening segment. Lots of things to talk about there. Oh, and I agreed with many things you said during. In fact, probably more than most other candidates when you were running for president. But I still would not have voted for you because you're an Indian. We'll get back to that. Opening segment, lots of things to talk about there. Oh, and I agreed with many things you said during. In fact, probably more than most other candidates when you were running for president. But I still would not have voted for you because you're an Indian. We'll get back to that.
Now, devil's advocate. Let's say, for the sake of the conversation, it is one big joke, and that's her shtick. She goes on somewhere, and she just, just starts talking. And that's supposed to be the shtick. That's supposed to be the shtick. And you know what? If that's the case, howdy tooty, fresh and fruity, happy for you. What a perpetual just look of complete disdain, utter shock, if you so will, at this man. Well, I'll give this. She was honest. It's the fact that Buddy looked like he don't know how to compete. Buddy looked like he just lost. He looked like, for the first time in his life, he's finally experienced what everybody was talking about. You got all these people talking about how racism exists in America. I don't really see it. As a person of color, as an Indian, I sung Rap God. How could there be racism in this country? The conservative movement has been very welcoming to me. Guess what? That's just one person. I hate to arrogate it to you as I put Carmex on my lips. I hate to break it to this gentleman, but there's a lot of people who think like her. There's a lot of people in that conservative camp that think like her. And guess what? There's a lot of people in the liberal camp who think like her too. Have y'all not? Was y'all here yesterday when I streamed? and I showed y'all that chick talking about how black people in New York don't know what a computer look like? You can't escape it. You legitimately cannot escape this rigmarole. I can't. With a straight-laced face, I cannot do it. Because in my mind, you should be able to want better for yourself. You should be able to want better for you.
A 13-year-old girl.
All right, just spoil what I'm about to show. You just gotta want better for your country. And the sad part is, for a lot of people who've been blinded by joining or how they say it, what did they say? Leaving the plantation, they go to another one, and they never really figure out that they are on another one. What's the point of going to another plantation just because the owner might be nicer? I say might, because he's not. politicians not being hypocrites. I mean, look at it. Realistically, though, somebody pointed this out. If they did their job, they'd be out of a job. You know what I'm saying? I got a real interesting comment on a YouTube video, and I want to share it with you all. And I ain't gonna lie, Vidal, it's been 15 minutes, so I beat whatever pointless diatribe you predicted that I would be on. You know what I'm saying? Hater! But, I want to read a comment, but I have to find it. Because it had to have been like 40 minutes ago. How do I filter these? Respond. Where is it? Oh, I hate that I didn't save it. I wish I would have saved it. If I had saved it, my time would have been greatly enjoyed. Didn't I respond to it? See, this is about to be the thing that's gonna make me swear. Is the fact that I can't find this thing. Every time I attempt to challenge there it is. I got it. Can I? Yes, I can. No, I can't. Oh my God. Jesus. Oh, whoa. So in the middle. Why are you so large? That's what she said. The only difference between Ann Coulter and the governor of NY is the letter next to their names. I mean, it don't matter. These morons are in prominent positions of influence to the rest of the plebeians. Okay. All the best to you. I've decided I'm going to place channels on the don't recommend list that appear to me to mostly criticize people that look like them. Constantly only showing any group in a negative light is not healthy or helpful. Blacks are the only ones to do this, but it's profitable. So continue to make that money, sir. First of all, that's not true. Have you seen these white people talking about their fellow white man and woman? Them little white kids be trying to make bank off getting rid of all that white bigotry in their skin. Meanwhile, it solves nothing. But I could agree with you. It's not healthy. That's why I go outside. That's why I back off all this negative media once in a while. I just, I vibe. I went to a restaurant that was terrible yesterday. But you know what? I vibed. I allowed myself to just, back away from it. Why you trying to stop swearing? You don't do it that badly anyway. Not like you a pirate. Well, apparently, based on my comment section, I swear too much. Hey, you know what? But here's the thing, children. If you have to be so greatly offended that a guy is critiquing not necessarily even his own race, but the stupid people in his race, because I got some videos that call out the entirety of the black community. I won't sit here and discourage myself from that fact. But let's not sit here and pretend that one thing somehow encapsulates all of man. If you fit in the category of supporting BLM, I'm talking about you. You're a moron. Congratulations. A bunch of money and the black community still, all the inner cities still look like utter trash. But y'all got millions of dollars to just blow. Congratulations. A bunch of losers on TikTok who are not adopting kids saying it's a problem for white people to adopt black children. No, not really too much conversation about the people who have coitus to make those children and then just abandon them. Or hey, even abort them. Hey. But no, you can't do that. No. That's always going to make a collection of people uncomfortable. Because they see whatever they want to see as a huge collective. And if you disrupt their image of that, they will be greatly offended. Why do you think a large majority of these Christians don't like me? It's because I view them the same way I view the LGBTQ community. A group of people that want to be viewed positively, but you have too many negatives that you choose to ignore for me to take you serious. Sorry, but if you want to talk about positivity and how people are infringing upon your beliefs, and I got 15 examples of Pastor Dave in the Archdiocese playing around with little boys, and you turn around and tell me you want a Christian society, we got a problem. Because who's going to be the leader of that? And how do I know they're not corrupt? Because we can have all the pie in the sky theories all we want. That's the problem. They're pie in the sky. They're not real. They're fantasy. They're ideas we think of in our minds. They're not true. They're never going to happen. Martin Luther King had a great idea of people not judging each other based on skin color, but by character. And he's dead, and that core system did not last. I don't even think it got started. I'd argue it's gotten worse. I'd argue we hate each other not only because of our character, but our skin colors. I could use some pecan. How do y'all say pecan pie? I could give you either or. I could say pecan, I could say pecan. It depends on how awake I am. It truly depends on me and how awake I am when I want to look or think about that word. I will sit here and say pecan. But I'm not opposed to saying pecan. He would be disappointed. It would literally be the Boondocks episode and nothing else. It could be nothing else. The second is how I pronounce it. Nice. Don't forget our wealth and social. Oh, no. Well, yeah. Yeah. If you got money, you're treated with a little bit more prominent respect. I just realized that the title of this stream is "This is how I like my racism." I watch the moon. Now, how are we feeling, peoples? How we doing? I know we're like 20 minutes in, but how y'all doing? How's y'all morning? Did y'all brush y'all mouths before y'all came into my stream with your dirty, nasty, and I just mean nasty breath? Y'all breath be funky. Y'all breath be funky, and y'all be all on the internet. Let me get my breath. Y'all be funky. I smell y'all breath through y'all tweets. Terrible. Disgusting. You don't treat me with respect, you bully me. But isn't that a sign of care? Like, wouldn't you rather me do that instead of actively trying to treat you with any form of dignity? Why treat you with dignity when I could just treat you like lower class citizens? You understand? I'm a terrible. You know, you got the streamers who will sit there and be like, man, you guys are so awesome. I appreciate the support. And then there's me. While I appreciate the support, like, F y'all. Now listen, this be the part where I give y'all the option. Is it though? You make me cry myself to sleep every night. Boo-hoo. You know what? Gamewitch. I'm sorry. I will read your chat with more sincerity within it. Is it though? You make me. I'm so sorry. You make me cry myself to sleep. I'm sorry. You make me cry myself to sleep every night. LMFAO. What's your favorite food? What a confusing question. Didn't I just talk down upon y'all and you asking me personal questions now? I said, who asked me my favorite animal? Listen. My favorite animal is a lion. My favorite food, I'm gonna have to throw it towards orange chicken. I'm just going to have to do that. I'm gonna have to throw it towards orange chicken. I got to. Because I sit here and think about that. I think about the fact that I enjoy orange chicken. And it excites me to have that in my catalog. Also, a 13-year-old got injured in Southside while trying to steal a car. New details have emerged about the Southside shooting earlier. New details have emerged about a Southside shooting earlier. That injured. So when y'all see me screw up words, just know you can't fully pin it on me. You can't pin it on me. Oh, maybe I'm tweeting. Maybe I'm tweeting out. One more time. New details, okay, have emerged, about a Southside shooting, okay. Earlier, that injured. See, y'all be expecting me to just fumble all my words. You know, it don't even be me. I'm the victim, and I don't deserve to be treated like this. I don't deserve to be treated like this, especially when I have to hear about a child being shot. I should just be able to read that the child is shot and be able to carry on my day. Next Planet Zoo upload is going to be the Lion Rock with the West African lions. According to police, a woman fired her gun at the girl and a 14-year-old boy when they tried to take her SUV. Well, oh well. Sucks to be a teenager. I mean, that's what you get. And of course, I don't know if people still do this. In the past, people would do that. And you would hear about this and people would just be like, it's just a car. It's not worth it. How about now? Is it worth it now? Are we ready to just stop that really stupid conversation that it's not worth it? It's just an item. You shouldn't be trying to take anyone's life because they're trying to steal from you. Okay, let me steal from you. That's always been my response. Because unfortunately, there are people who are going to see something you have and want to take. And they might see an opportunity to take. And my suggestion is to show them that you value property over human life. I've had to learn the hard way. To value human life, I shall not. Value the $50 I spent on something? Oh, absolutely. The headphones that are currently on my head that allow me to hear this sound were $380. You are out of your mind if you think I will allow a soul to take them from me without a fight. You want these? You got to kill me. This PC, $2,000. I might buy another one. I shan't not allow myself to be neutered by society and their expectations of wanting the world to be peaceful, because the world is not peaceful. The world is dangerous and ugly and snorty. Y'all want to watch a video about streaming? Because, you know, I'm a streamer, and as a male, it's so hard. It's difficult for me to stream. It's so difficult and hard for me to stream because no one comes to watch, and it's so difficult, and I don't know what to do. I never know what to do. But I must watch the truth about streaming as a woman.
Please.
Oh, Lord. Why did it start like this?
Sing for me.
Please. Whoa, with that voice? Sure. See, I'm a voice type of guy. I would absolutely have coitus with a bag over somebody's head if you got the right type of... There's something wrong with me, but I won't take the time to figure it out.
Are you nominated in any of the categories?
ASMR.
What do you think your chances are?
You bring up women and look who appears. The horniest fool of them all. Hello, Narc the Chris. Hello, Narc the Chris. Good morning. Don't you have a job? Why aren't you at your job? Don't you have iDubbbz to complain about? Dork, didn't he just call you a loser? Oh man, I'm just waiting for the stupid message he gonna send me. Talk about some check DM. I might have to figure out, and I don't know. Maybe y'all not interested. Maybe this is a case study of polling my audience. Do y'all want to know if furries are a minority?
Well, I don't know.
I'll let you decide amongst yourselves about that one.
My viewers have a hard time voting with one hand, so I really hope that they participated. But I've been licking the mic really hard this year, so I hope it pays off.
But I met a girl who's a streamer. I went up to her, I hugged her, and I came in my pants.
Back up? You did what in your pants?
This year, so I hope it pays off.
But I met a girl who's a streamer. I went up to her, I hugged her, and I came in my pants. Wow. Hug her.
Why is he smiling? Why? Wait, no. Why was he proud of that? Huh? Bro?
Now, I've been trying to make this video like 400 different times because I don't know the very exact correct words to say, but let's just get straight into it. So basically what I mean by the title is that there's two sides to streaming. There's the Pokemon,
I missed the field goal.
Or modern side where it's just normal, just women who do normal things just like as a man would on stream. No difference. There's no difference between those.
No, it's just a hobby, a weird one, but still a hobby. What are you talking about? What did I miss for you to say that? I hope you're not talking about gooning. Gooning is, I sound like you losers. Masturbation is not a hobby. That's a lifestyle choice.
There's two categories. And then there's the side of, Amaranth and Asian Bunny where, half the screen is just their lower portion of their body. And there's a pinned chat saying, go here for my spicy content. You know what I'm saying? There's two different sides to it, bruh. Now, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with promoting, your OF on Twitch or anything like that. But when it comes to the people in the chats, there is a problem, bro.
Horn dogs.
Yo, do people come in the chat and say weird stuff? Yeah, occasionally.
Do people ever comment? Yeah, they do occasionally. We also apparently get botted every now and then.
Yo, do people come in your chat and say weird stuff? Sometimes.
What was the weirdest thing a viewer has chatted? Have, asked to pay for my bath water. I don't know.
See, now do y'all realize why they picked the bear? We a minute into an 8-minute video. Can you now see why some of these women picked the bear? It ain't hard. Like it'll never be hard for me to figure it out. You told us to discuss if furries were a minority. Oh, I forgot.
That's the craziest though. That's just one thing.
If y'all ever seen a Asian Bunny stream, there will be like 3,000, 4,000 people in there. It will be a rerun of her stream and they'll still be typing in there saying some wild stuff. Did you get a boob job? Looks amazing. Show your chest. How old are you, beauty? Are you a model? Cause you're so beautiful. I gotta stop gooning. Okay, bye. Do you have OF? One in the chat if you.
I swear to God, and Chris can vouch for me on this. I despise the current trend of internet slang. Like I physically get ill from hearing current internet terminology. Hurts my feelings. Like I'm never amazed by it. I'm not proud to hear it. I am disturbed. And the sad part is I've adopted some of it, and I try my hardest to just forget that I know some of these words. And I'm only using this as an example. I'm so glad I stopped listening to people who say the word, oh my God, it's so based. Oh, it's so based. I physically want to cut my kneecap open and just let the blood take me out. I never like hearing that phrase in my head. I despise it. Also, pick. Like, I know y'all don't care about my sweet gameplay, but pick.
You want to watch stream on spicy website too if you're a cringe loser. Nice feet, kissy face, kissy face. You're all right, goddess. You deserve everything. Hi, can I be your financial? I want you to.
you know, he blurred it out, but I can still see it. It says slave pay pig. I don't know how many women are in my audience right now. I see Hannah, and it's probably the only woman. Say you become a streamer. I don't know what you stream. Games, reactions, beauty, cooking, like anything under the sun. And somebody comes into your chat and says, "Hi, can I be your financial slave pay pig?" Ah, he quit! Ah! I made a dude quit on a man. So, like, would any of you... Mercy, I'm not saying one word of what you just put in my chat. I actively refuse to even take any of what's in my chat from you into consideration after what I just saw. What would it cost for any of you, ladies, to have your own financial slave pay pig?
Take my money and whatever you call me, goddess. I send subs, goddess. Goddess, how does it feel to deserve everything and being that perfect and deserving everything? But when all these gooners in the chat, you know what I'm saying, leak over into like the other side of Twitch where it's just girls who are just playing games or just having fun talking in their chat, then it gets kind of crazy, you know what I'm saying?
What's the weirdest thing someone has said in chat on stream? I've had a lot of things, wait. I mean, I have a lot of like weirdos in my chat who come in and try to ask for my number. Isaiah, what's the weirdest thing someone said on stream that you've pinned?
Is it pink?
Is it pink? Yeah. No, it was, is it
pink is crazy. And again, now y'all starting to see, as I do more of these streams, y'all gonna find out. Y'all gonna slowly realize that there's a reason why these women choose a bear.
Tight. That was what it was.
Now, you know, the reason I'm focusing on the female side of Twitch when it comes to this, because I don't...
Gaming, which I'm not gonna lie, I read your comment the wrong way. Because I've been seeing like slideshows of individuals pretending like they've been captured by the Mexican cartel, and they got the one friend who's just about it. Let's just say, wow, lot of racism going on in Leon's algorithm.
Really think there's too much men that are, you know, doing squats into the camera. If you know of any men who you know what I'm saying, shake that, you know what I'm saying, on camera, let me know. I'm not saying let me know because I want to go check them out. I'm just saying let me know because never mind, bro. Honestly, bro, the rules on nudity and like sexual content has changed so much. There used to be topless streamers.
Hi, thank you for the tier 3. Thank you.
I remember everybody thought she was trans because of her shoulders, which is like the weirdest way to figure out if somebody trans. Do I consider myself Gen Z or millennial? I'm a 90s baby. That's what I identify as, and respect my pronouns. 90s baby.
The gist. And the reason why I wanted to make this video in the first place, and this is probably going to be the final draft of the video because I've been trying to record this for so long, but the reason why I wanted to make this video is because the other day I was playing with a streamer, her name is Mama Mia, and some guy had came into her chat and was saying some freaky ass stuff.
No, I don't have OnlyFans, Sam.
Why do people ask that, bro?
At one point I had, let's see. What was my thing? It was, Only Page.
Oh, Only Page.
But that was supposed to be a bait for everyone who wanted OnlyFans that I don't have.
And I just think it's just crazy how there's a big stigma on the internet of just, oh, attractive girl on screen, she has to have an OnlyFans, which is crazy, bro. Now, you know, Tay Too Smooth is a streamer, you know, who has been in multiple controversies because of, you know, his encounters with women on Twitch.
Hey, if I slap, you know what, never mind. If somebody slapped the sidewalk, you really think Aaron could defend you? Hell no.
I like how you attack.
Yo, what?
But now he's on a, you know, better reforming arc, losing weight and stuff like that. But in the past, he's made a video titled like, why WNL female streamers are doomed or something like that. And he said,
most of these girls have OnlyFans that they're trying to promote through streaming on Twitch. I will give a shout out, you know what I'm saying? Mari's pretty entertaining. Mari bustin', yeah, she cute. Connie, after hearing her talk for like 10 minutes, you know, I click off the stream because like, I feel like I've heard it all.
And it's crazy, you know, maybe he doesn't think like this anymore, but it's just crazy to think how some people could think like this. Like, some people just see a woman and instantly think she has an ulterior motive. And it's like, bro.
Porn addiction's creating this, that, and you know what? Never mind. I'm gonna let y'all have y'all moment until I feel the need to just, you know, prey upon the emotions of insecure men who are running around acting as if they're alpha males. Bro,
that's crazy. Like, if you're a man watching this video and you stream, aren't you gonna try to look good for your stream? Or like, aren't you gonna try to look good, like good in general? Do you want to look ugly when you stream? You know what I'm saying? No. So the fact that some girls, when they go on stream, like just looking good, and gooners will come into their chat and just start acting crazy, like, bro.
Do you have OF? No. I do not have OF. Anyways.
It's ridiculous. But honestly, you know, whose fault do you think it is? Do you think it's some of these?
It's the masturbators. It's objectively the masturbators. It's nobody else. Unless that streamer is one of the people that got their cleavage out saying 5 subs for a boob bounce. If they just vibing and they ain't doing nothing, and you just coming in there and you on 10, and you like, oh my God, let me see you work it. How much to see you bounce? If you doing that yourself, that's why these women picked the bear. In all honesty, they're just taking the opportunity to make revenue off of horn dogs. Exactly. That's why for those specific streamers who do that, I ain't mad at you. You capitalizing off of losers. Oh my God, Christian McCaffrey! Man, fuck it. I'm motherfucking told that thing. One play. That's all you fucking need. Him. Fuck it. Fuck not swearing. I'm sorry, but fuck. I told it that fucking thing just now. I had to fucking celebrate. Fuck that shit. I had to. Fuck it. Fuck Vidal. I beat Vidal out by like 40 minutes. You know, man, I motherfucking told it that motherfucker. I bought a couch. Completely unrelated. I bought a couch today. Not today. I bought it like 2 days ago. And it shows up next week. Well, why does it show up next week? Because apparently it would have been $700 to ship it earlier. I knew you would lose. I mean, I always lose. It's just a matter of when I lose. Remember when I streamed for like, I think, an hour and 40, and I heard the fucking thing about trans people and how it equates to being Creole, and I lost my shit, like legitimately? A futon? No, a sectional. Like an actual couch. I could lay my whole body. You know what I want one day? I want one of them couches that's damn near like a mini house. One of them couches that's basically a mini bed. Can't go one stream without swearing. You know what's crazy? I could do that. I just choose not to. You know, I don't even choose not to. I watch a bunch of things that end up making me swear. Like that's what it is. I just watch things that make me physically ill. I'm challenging myself. Yes, $700 for shipping. What a life. What a life. What an objective Mr. Morale with the big steppers. What else can I watch? What else is out there? What's out there for me to consume in today's media? I want to be able to understand and speak the mind. What gets my gander up? I want to know the huge problems of internet leftists, and I'm watching Kamal for this information.
The rise of popularity for internet leftists has been meteoric lately, and honestly, I hate it. I hate it so much. These people suck ass. Not because their ideas are stupid, which is definitely true a lot of the time, but because most of the time these people's personalities are unbearable.
America deserved 9/11, dude.
It's such a true statement. Not the 9/11 thing, the unbearable. Jesus.
Saying it.
Cannot be bared. I've just always found it really annoying that these people like to play morality police while...
Got a pill on his bed? Kamal's got a laundry list of just some weird pillows. This man's got one of those weird YouTube subscribe to me pillows, and it's like, I want one, but I gotta remain cool.
Simultaneously being some of the most obnoxious and hateful people on the internet. So in this video, I'm going to be pointing out a bunch of their hypocrisies, making fun of them as much as I possibly can, and proving that a lot of these people are full of shit. So let's get started. In this country, you can get away with a lot. You can be arrogant, you can be greedy as hell, you can even kill people, and we will praise you for it if the beat is right. But if there's one thing we can't stand here, it is a smug and condescending asshole. And no one is more smug and condescending than an internet leftist. That is a fact.
This new age of right-wing conservatives might have them beat by a country mile. And that's primarily because these motherfuckers like hearing themselves talk. And they want to be just like the leftists they claim to hate so much. They want to, as a plane flies over my head, they want to get away with stupidity. They want to say stupid things and be viewed as cool by their audience. They don't want to be criticized by a soul. They just want to talk.
Okay, so let me give this clip a little bit of context. This is FD Signifier, one of the biggest internet leftist videos.
I agree with Sherry. The right is also unbearable. The right is also unbearable.
Yo, essayist people, that was a long ass sentence. And this is him just responding to his fans, telling him that they want him to debate somebody.
John Emrick Clark said, I only debate my equals, all others I teach. Yeah. And that's how I feel.
Now, I know I'm not the only one who could see a Yu-Gi-Oh villain saying some cringe shit like this, right?
True.
I only debate my equals, all others I teach. He didn't do the laugh, but in my head he did the laugh, thank you. But imagine taking yourself this seriously as a YouTuber to say some cringe shit like this unironically. I mean, damn, aren't you the guy who just made a 30-minute video on Donald Glover's hairline? So
I have newfound respect for FD Signifier, but what? You know what? I don't even want motherfucking know.
Please stop acting like you're levitating above the rest of us. Next obnoxious person, Noah Samson, great friend of the channel. Now you probably won't find him saying some Vegeta type shit like his black father FD here, but trust me, he's just as obnoxious, just as smug, just as condescending, actually less information to learn. At least FD can teach you some stuff. Noah, you're not gonna learn a damn thing, except what cringy white people think is funny. I'm sorry to bring race into it, but it's true, you know it's true. Only white people think that shit is funny, I'm sorry. Editor Kamal here. To give this second clip a little bit more context, Noah Samson made a video a while back airing some of his grievances on debate bros. For those of you who don't live on YouTube like me, a debate bro is somebody who basically just debates—
a nerd, a dork, a nerd.
Politics on Twitch or YouTube. And I just want to say, remember Noah's vibe throughout this clip, because once he's actually talking to these people in real life, the energy changes.
We need to use a couple of debate bros as our Caucasian punching bags, but they won't mind. As a matter of fact, they like it. They love it even. They love it when this happens to them, and we love to see it. This video is sponsored by White on White Crime.
Side note, once I inevitably become a dictator of America, humor like this will be punishable by death. You're welcome. But I personally just don't understand how you're going to be this smug and shitty, but then when you actually talk to the person your fucking 2-hour-long video was about, you have the energy.
I hate Noah Samson. I despise Noah Samson's ability to make a point because of how dog shit he tried to establish whatever point he wanted to make against Patient Zena. Like, objectively, that stance he had was dog shit. And for some reason, his audience was all cool with it. Why? Because Black Girl didn't agree with the white supremacist way of talking, which, you know, when it comes to you motherfuckers that are like leftists and you're white, you can't win, much like the conservatives can't win. You will always be viewed by the people as a problem, and a problem nobody wants to deal with. Me too, Leon. Well, I can't agree with you. You're a woman. Based on societal standards, you belong in the oven or the kitchen, whatever the phrase is, apparently, because, like, respect, equality, nah, repeal the 19th, baby. That's what we need. We need that 19th. We need your right to vote gone, because apparently that's going to strengthen society. Yeah. Bring us back to the dark ages when a lot of shit was okay that nowadays wouldn't be okay. Leon, stop losing the game. The game is tied. What the fuck are you talking about? The game is legitimately tied now. I'm on the 49ers. Get rid of divorce? Oof. I know you're joking, but there's probably somebody out there that believes in that. I believe there could be somebody out there who, you know, truly believes in such a thing. You know what I'm saying? I believe that there's somebody out there who believes in such a thing. You know what I'm saying? 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 There's somebody out there who believes in all
Would you
that.
want your brother to date a single mother over a single woman?
Okay, hold on. All else equal, everybody wants a person without a child versus a person with a child. The reason why men tend to get away with it more than women, because women are often the ones taking care of the kid. Now, you might think in your mind, well, I know some single dads are really successful, but single dads that fight for custody is already a minority of a minority. So you're already probably selecting for pretty successful guys.
Most attorneys will tell guys not to fight for custody because it's so expensive.
No. The reason why men typically don't fight is because, one, if they fight and they're in a bad place to win because they haven't been taking care of the kid, they're not going to have a good outcome. When the judge is looking,
personally forgot that this was on 1.7 speed for a second. Here's the thing. I'm watching Kamal live stream and he's reacting to to Fresh and Fit. Why is somebody in Kamal's chat asking everybody else in the chat, well, since y'all know everything, who's somebody who gives good dating advice on YouTube? I'm like, that's what you're looking for? You don't want to just like, I don't know, go to a father figure, get some advice from a successful relationship, you know, a married couple. You just want to consume, oh my God, the modern whores have opinions about life. Let me watch them shake their ass if they get booted from the podcast, because that's the type of alpha male masculinity that I like, baby. That's the fucking patriarchy taking a stand against these whores, baby. These whores having opinions? No, thank you.
Just let me finish this one. When the judge is looking at who gets custody, it's not about who puts up the better defense in court, who's got the more expensive lawyer. It's who spent most time with the child. When men do fight for custody, they win 60% of the time.
But like women can make it so the dad doesn't even see the kid, and then
let's watch Destiny versus Ben Shapiro at 2x speed. No.
Go to court
because I don't want to have a seizure from people talking.
And then say
whose fault is that? Wait, hold on. Wait, no, wait. Stop. Hold on. You just went on a whole spiel about take accountability for your decisions, blah, blah, blah. And now you're saying what? Is the mom playing hide and go seek with the kid?
You've never heard of cases where women don't let the dad see the kid.
Earlier, you said we weren't going to talk about exceptions. You want to talk about the rules. So don't give me the hide and go seek with the kid.
It's more common than you think.
That's how often do you think a mom is hiding the kid from the husband? Give me a percentage.
What percentage? That's a good question.
She doesn't have a fucking percentage. If you notice, Pearl really don't give stats. She just give think pieces. She's me, but worse. With me, I'm gonna give you at least somebody that says something to the point I'm trying to fucking make. This bitch will sit here and just be like, statistically, you know, we got a problem here in America with all these colored people and them wanting marriage to go wrong. I'm about to ice this motherfucker. He better make it too. I'm icing this bitch. I gotta ice this motherfucker. I gotta see if he gonna hit that. Why they ain't doing the animation to ice this man? See? Like game always cheap. The game be cheap. The game be cheap. Is your bare bones conservative a chicken shit? Bro, what do you mean? So extra right now? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Where is a video? You know what's crazy? I think they had a video come out about Pearl thing. Oh yeah. Oh Lord, which one you playing Atlanta though? Bro, I haven't played Madden in a month. Leave me alone. See this bullying? We will not have it. Y'all wanna watch Why Does Everyone Hate Pearly Things?
Pick me Pearl, the girl who will never be picked. Today we're talking about Hannah Pearl Davis. She's a 27-year-old.
I'm gonna need y'all to stop using that phrase too. Pick me's get picked. Like, you may not like them, but they eventually get picked by somebody. They do. Now, who they get picked by? Depends on them. But Pearl will never be picked. She's 27, built like she's 43. She's built like if I put on a dress. And that's a problem for her because I know how to rock it. You know what I'm saying? It's very rare that you look at a person and you just say, you just built wrong. Like, you got people who are descriptive with their insults towards another person. All I can think about with Pearl is that it's all just wrong. Like, everything about what I see from the woman is just wrong. I don't look at anything on that woman's appearance and think, oh my God, what a sustainable individual. I just think wrong. Wrong. Just all the way wrong. Like, I know y'all like to say God don't make mistakes. He made one. He made two, technically, because I'll throw podcast bros into that discourse as well. Like, it's just all wrong. It's upsetting how wrong it is. I need to finish that Star Wars game. I never beat it. I never beat that Star Wars game that came out a couple months ago.
Old and unmarried, by the way. Better known online as Just Pearly Things or simply as Pearl. She's an American YouTuber and political commentator.
If a woman's 35 and unmarried, it's likely that she will never get married.
You got about 8 more years, Pearl. Pearl, you got 8 more years. You better find a man gullible enough to want to hit that. Because I'm gonna be honest, you gotta be dedicated to the grind to want to look at that and say, you know what? I'll stick it in. Like, other than that, Pearl is like the sitcom son that everybody views as a loser, and then at the end of it all, he ends up with a little bit of success. But this is not a TV sitcom, so you're just the loser. And, you know, it's fine being a loser. Some people love it. Some people embrace it. But this shit is just pathetic. Leon appearing on RuPaul's Drag Race Win Sunday night on Hulu TV.
What? Ooh. Oh. She's 27? I just realized that she's 27. Yeah. She's so young for her age.
To look over 35 already.
All right. Okay.
She already looks like she's unpickable, and then, you know, that's crazy.
She's getting close. You know, she's got a good, she's got a good run left. You know, I'm sure she'll find somebody. She first rose to prominence during the online manosphere subculture. She really embraced the movement and its ideologies, and much of her commentary can be described as like misogynistic, you know. And
I think she's a closeted lesbian. Listen, I know a lot of hardcore lesbians. They wouldn't hit that.
Anti-feminist and downright, you know, sexist. And she's also been described as the female Andrew Tate.
Oh God,
there they are. Look at him. So Andrew Tate, right? Like Andrew Tate, and a lot of people that kind of get into this. I don't know why it's considered political, like why they're considered political content creators. So Andrew Tate's whole thing was he would come out, he would just say crazy things. He would say like, you know, women belong in the kitchen, no, and everybody go, oh my God, I can't believe he said that. And then he'd turn around and be like, racism is bad, and everybody go. You know, after you'd have everybody looking, he would flip it and then say something that makes obvious sense. He's kind of rinse and repeat that over and over again. And then he started selling his class on Discord or whatever, so that you can also be a businessman, alpha male or whatever. Which his whole business is selling the secret to the business, I guess. I call these kind of content creators, they're snake oil salesmen. You know, take
get the pearly things. I don't care about Andrew Tate.
Of just saying things that make sense, like I'll say like Andrew Tate does. So she's out there taking notes, and she's definitely doing the things to get people to look like and be like see what she's saying. Cause that's kind of the whole grift thing. You know, you go out there and you just say these things, and people go, oh my gosh, oh, and get eyes on it. Like she had a song about Jews.
Now I'm not saying Hitler was a good guy.
Now see, to this day, she was a dumbass for this. And it cannot be contested, debated, misconstrued to benefit her. This was a net negative for her in every sense of the fucking word.
But I kind of want to know Why?
Oh, she is so like smart. It's like open mic night in hell. You want to go listen to the rest of the song? Anyway, yeah. And here's a video about her talking about what real wives are because she doesn't really consider the modern women, like modern wives, to be real wives because they don't submit to their husbands.
A real wife does not get divorced. She doesn't believe in it, and she will make the relationship work at all costs, even at the expense of herself.
So what a real wife is a modern day slave. They don't have any interests. Only thing they care about is making you sandwiches, ironing your shirts, taking care of your kids, letting you play video games. You know, I can't believe why is she not more popular? You know, why more guys are jumping on the bandwagon here? Ooh, what the comments say here. Pearl comes from a family of 8 children. No wonder she hates her mom. She's probably getting attention growing up. Oof. Oof. Oh, I'm curious what she believes a real husband is. Funny how she's never talking about that. Well, I mean, when you get to the content creation,
it's real. What? You thought this was fake? You heard people talking about Pearl singing a song slightly praising Hitler, and you thought that was fake? You, nigga? Do I clickbait you? No! I speak the truth. I speak the gospel. When I choose to clickbait, I say within the first 30 seconds, yeah, I done trolled the fuck out y'all. Glad you could stay for these 30 seconds. Everybody else, like, share, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I've clickbaited in a long time. Leon, when I think of Pearl, I think of her as a real-life human version of Inuyasha's beads of subjugation. See, the thing about that is, there's a little bit of enjoyment in that. You get the satisfaction of seeing Inuyasha, like, get comeuppance in comedic fashion. A lot of the time, he didn't even deserve it. But guess what? It was funny to see. Compare that shit to choosing to look at a woman built like a piece of wood and thinking, God, what a fucking idiot. Yeah, man, no. Objectively, no, dude.
Part of this, there's Pearl exists in many different ways across all niches, right? Like you go like the heavy conservative route of people like, yeah, guns in America. You always have like the hot girl in a bikini shooting a gun and putting it on her TikTok. Like there's always.
Is this the hot girl? Is Pearl the hot girl? If Pearl is the hot girl with a gun for conservatives, conservatives are DOOM-ED, doomed.
These girls insert themselves into the niches, and they may have interest in it, and like their values may align with it, but they make it about themselves, right? And Pearl's just doing the same thing. She's doing just the exact same thing that that every other content creator is doing when they pick their niche. And so my point with saying that is that we're making a video about it, but it's always like, well, don't give it any attention and it will just die. But I mean, she's been going on without us ever making a video about it to begin with. So, you know,
right.
With all these millions of views videos here, oh, this is the podcast, and that, you know, it's.
I don't understand. If she's preaching such a great message, how come she ain't?
I don't know. Why does she? Why are these dudes falling over themselves coming after her? Oh,
crazy.
But I think I'm gonna have a good reason to why she's not. It's because marriages, in her words, are prisons for men. Okay? She's just doing us all a favor.
Many men are demasculated every day in marriage. And really, a man that goes home every day and is disrespected by his wife and children is a man in prison. Modern marriage is a prison for men. They lose their freedom and have to have man caves in the corner of their houses to get away from their wives.
I mean, she's really glazing over like what the core issues of these things are. Like if you got a bunch of kids that don't disrespect you, then you probably got parenting problems, you know? And the reason why dudes have man caves is because you're like the only person in the house that cares about those things. A lot of your wives' stuff is for everyone, like to enjoy. Like, oh, I have some nice carpet, or you know, the walls are a nice color. Like the house is put together nicely to be comfortable to live in. And so you got your man cave that's got your like old leather couch.
Pearl is not the hottie. She's the weird girly that holds a gun once and never touches it again. Also referring to men. See, weird girls can still be hot. But see, Pearl is ugly. And that's objective. If you find Pearl attractive, you're more than likely like missing an eye, and you're not really considering that you have more life to live. Like, humanity needs to continue. The future of humanity is on the line. What do? Die or fuck Pearl? Humanity's done. Humanity's done. Humanity will cease to exist. There will be no... There will be no, and I mean no, continuation of humanity. It won't happen. Conservatives would accept anyone who's anti-woke. Yeah, that's true. To their own detriment. Not just theirs, but the person they're idolizing, to their own detriment too. Case in point, the beginning of the stream. The beginning of the stream was the litmus test for everybody.
Since you're in college, and all your video games and all your collectibles, you know, toys, you gotta have somewhere to put them because nobody else in the house cares about that stuff. Is that a prison? No.
What? Are you telling me Mortal Kombat is not for the entire family?
Yeah, I'm telling you, the Mortal Kombat posters that you've had since you got them from Gadzooks in 2000 are not for everyone in the house.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm saying when you want to go and play The Witcher 3, you can't. Your 3-year-old can't come in there and watch you play it. You know, it's
prison.
Prison. I know. Or we're cracking jokes about everything, but there are people who literally like they do believe this and they do think that way. And I just always imagine they've had to have like horrible relationships or terrible things that happen to them to end up in that situation, or they've never actually had a real relationship and they're just on the internet believing whatever Pearl or whoever tells them.
On top of that, we have phrases like it's cheaper to keep her. Why is a man providing protection and provisioning to a household and yet is stuck in a corner of the house in his man cave? Men deserve respect and
Talking about this man cave thing, like I have my office. I guess you could say this is my man cave. Okay. It's not my prison. I actually just like coming in here. I like being like when all the kids are screaming and yelling. I'm like, okay, all right, just need a minute. Come in here and sit down and relax. Be away from everything. And then I can hear Mary out there like fighting the kids tooth and nail. I'm like, okay, I need to get back out there. And it's
I'd rather be cute than a weirdo on the internet who complains about being single. Well, here's the thing. Pearl is still ugly. That's the thing. Pearl is still fucking ugly. That's the part that's lost on everybody. Like, she can say whatever the fuck she want, and motherfuckers can agree or disagree, and kiss ass and all that shit. She's still fucking ugly. You know what? Let's get a woman's opinion. PJ! I just asked PG straight up. His Pearly things. I have a decade on Pearl and still have better skin. Bro, I'm 3 years younger than her. We in that same age range together. There's no fucking way. I rebuke the reality she lives in. She looks like she's dying. I look like there's at least the opportunity to heal. Leon, what's your male to female viewer ratio? Drastically in the better percentile, the higher percentages of the men. I think I have a 24% female audience. She looks like she's been dead. How rude. Why are you all so rude? This motherfucker chewing clock, man. Damn.
All this is saying to me is like a lack of understanding of like a real relationship, like what it is, and because it's a compromise, right? That's what a relationship actually. You got to compromise, and you got to make the good times.
I asked Peachy if Pearly thinks is ugly, and she says, and I quote, "I don't think she's that ugly. Her personality makes her look that way." No, it ain't that damn personality, pimp. If she fixed that, did her hair, and listened to Britney's advice for style, she could look good. Thank you. This motherfucker's scoring. Nah, I gotta fucking score. No timeout. Damn it. Says the guy who called her. No, I didn't call her fugly. I called her fucking ugly. I don't use your cute acronyms for shit. Bitch built like mildew. I feel like Pearl has embraced the dark side. Fuck the dark side. This bitch needs to embrace some mascara. Fuck mascara. You can get you some fucking soap. Wash your fucking lip. Fucking cretin. Oh, I could have broke off and scored. Fuck. What y'all think? I could clutch me a dub? Y'all think I could clutch me a dub in 37 seconds?
In the bad times, and life is hard. You have a bunch of kids. Doesn't matter if you're married or not.
Y'all think I could clutch a dub in 37 seconds? Fuck it.
3, 2, 1 kid.
Fuck it.
Maybe you should just appreciate what you got.
Fuck it. Send that bitch to the wolves, Pearly.
I think that's amazing. And like, why don't we all
That
just do
sums up
this?
my whole point. Very thank you, Dave. Thank you. Every little situation that I thought about during that. That's it. That's it. I've watched other people be married, and I've heard about it, and I'm going to give everyone advice about it. Thank you, Dane. Thank you.
I think we should ban divorce too. Yeah, I think that should be banned.
That's a little bit silly. You have to.
Thanks, Ethan. That's a little bit silly, you know. That's a little bit silly. A lot of people like stand on religion too when it comes to this. Like, the Bible says you can't get divorced, and I say to those people, you should actually read your Bible if that's what you believe, because
A lot of people pick 3 things out of the Bible and they try to just instill that to American society today. And it's like, God hates gays. God also told you love thy neighbor. So like, which one is it truly that we gonna do today? We could do either. Oh my God! Nobody will catch the ball. I lost fucking with these people.
you know, like
I love fucking with these people.
I read the King James version that is basically like the poetry Bible that's kind of ambiguous and hard to read anyway. And I found this one scripture that says you shouldn't get divorced, and then if you look at the other scripture that says, you know, if your wife commits adultery, then you can. People that want to control the narrative and
excuse me, squatching. could you perhaps do me a little favor? Not a big favor, just an eensy weensy type of favor. You know what I'm saying? Just an eensy weensy favor. And I don't know if you see it or not, but I see it. And I just think to myself, aw, poor disenfranchised African American youth who probably don't know what a computer is. Art thou simply okay? What you need? Oh, you don't see it? Hey man, if you don't see it, you don't see it. The sad thing is I see it. Oh, is it already gone? That's wonderful. That's wonderful. I set my gender on Google to RT. Wow. Oh, the Gaming Witch did it. Oh, thank you, Gaming Witch. You make this such a safe space. Oh, I feel like I'm in such a safe space away from all these evil fucking conservatives. I gloriously wait for the day where a collection of people choose to get mad. It kind of has already happened. It technically has already happened because the Candace Owens take a lot of these motherfuckers really don't like, and it's like, boo-hoo, get over it.
Control people often use religion to do so. Like Donald Trump's Bible that has the American like Constitution and stuff in it.
Fuck that. Fuck all this shit. Can I talk to you about Donald Trump's Bible? Say whatever the fuck you want about anything under the sun. The fact that motherfuckers with a straight face have not said anything about Trump and this fucking Bible is an embarrassment to everything that you motherfuckers claim to hold dear about God. With a straight face, can't not a soul tell me it's perfectly fine for this motherfucker to sell his cheap rendition of the fucking Bible. All because he need money for his court case. What the fuck? Why is this one motherfucker with this big beard just staring me in the fucking soul? Like, bro, calm down. Like, you just looking into the eyes of everybody. What is wrong with you? You are sick, buddy. You need nourishment.
Why would anyone ever be like, this is a good thing? Like, it's
God signed it, kid.
Yeah.
He signed the Constitution.
You can like, I'm not trying to go hard on religion, and she's not even talking about religion, but it's still my mind, so I want to say it. You can go down a small town in the South, and there'll be 5 different churches on the same street, and they all have a little different opinions about the same goddamn book. And you want these people to decide our laws? Sorry, getting weirdly, I guess, political myself there. Anyway, let's continue on the video. Sorry. So Pearl likes talking about marriage relationships like she's professional in the area, even though obviously she knows very little about it. But some creators have taken to kind of explain why she's so single. We'll go to our professional Owen for the scoop.
Do you know why Pearl is available? She's masculine as hell. Men like feminine women. Oh, no. Feminine women do not
Told y'all, she built like a board.
Go online and sit on podcasts and argue with men all day long. That is not what men want.
Is this satire? Is he just like kind of throwing back what she does? He's just kind of repeating like the same energy.
And I know you guys are gonna be like, well, just hire a maid. Are you guys really saying that a woman?
Trump coming out with a Bible made me want to never take politics. That? Nothing else. You mean to tell me nothing else these motherfuckers did wanted you to never take politics seriously? Do you know why? The last election, the Trump-Biden election was supposed to be the first time I voted for a president. I didn't do it. And I'm not going to do it. I'm not doing it this time. I just can't. You know why? This country's in shambles. It's been in shambles for decades. These motherfuckers have laughed, have fucking tortured this country since before my fucking grandma was born, and my grandma's dead. What the fuck? And you know how I know that? Motherfuckers always talking about crime, disproportionate finances, the fucking border and immigration. These topics come up all the fucking time. They've been coming up forever. What did I say at the beginning of the stream? These motherfuckers do their job, they out of a job. So it's like, fuck it. Fuck it. Even the black community. I don't know what your gripe is about the black community. You know what's crazy? I'm gonna pose a question to you all. I have a question for you all. And I'm asking this in lieu of like the conversation yesterday about the teacher and how like he braiding hair. Not he braiding hair, but kids braiding his hair, and how a bunch of people took that in the ways that they chose to take it. Is it, matter of fact, fellas, I'm talking to all my dudes. Ladies, get the fuck. Go clean their underwear. I'm talking to all my fellas right now. If you I can't keep a straight face. If you watch the video that will be uploaded in a few hours, you're going to hear this question a second time. Let's say you meet the girl of your dreams and you ask her on a date, y'all go on a date, you hit it off, you go on a couple more dates, then you pop the question, will you be my girlfriend? She says yes. Y'all with each other for all these months, these few years, and then you decide, all right, which ACL am I going to risk to propose to this woman? You choose the ACL, and then one day you plan a spontaneous date to ask her to marry you. Then she does, then you ask her, she says yes. And then y'all are planning the wedding. And you are two, and I mean two things. You are two things. You are 2 months from saying I do. And you get a call that your future wife, who you are 2 months from marrying, has been arrested. And you run down to the police station, you try to figure out why the love of your life is in handcuffs behind bars getting tickled by Big Frida. And you find out she fucking and kissing on a 5th grader. Are you keeping the marriage going, or are you throwing it all away? It's not funny, but it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. If doing hair is a sexual thing, all right. Like, I'm pondering making a video about that shit. Because, like, the problem is this motherfucker having these kids do it during school time. Like, his fucking rationale. I feel like if you gotta fucking start by talking about how if something is controversial and you don't know, you already fucking lost, and you're putting this out to the internet of all fucking places where motherfuckers take whatever the fuck they see and turn it into whatever the fuck they want. So, like, you already fighting a losing battle trying to get the upper hand. And I feel like Buddy's a moron. And if he loses his job over that shit, it's his fault. You post that shit on social media, you are at the fucking beck and call of a bunch of motherfuckers online and how they choose to perceive everything you do with that. And if you not, you could be a motherfucker showing your daily life. And you just fucking get dressed, you get up, you go to work, you take the bus home and go to sleep. And motherfuckers will say, you're traumatized. Your life is boring. You can have a family doing that shit. And they'll say, oh my God, serial killer vibes. That's where shit at. And it's like, fuck, you can't vibe with motherfuckers like this. And that's the weird part. Motherfuckers who do this shit and then wonder why they be getting into shit online. But the thing that's stopping me from making the video, because I'll be honest, I'm ready to make the video. All I need is like the final result, which is him getting fired. Like, if he get fired for this shit, that'll be the fucking like nail in the coffin. Like all the online reactions are the online reactions. But if the school see this shit and up his ass out of there, then it ain't no fucking conversation any of y'all could fucking have. No vows, no commitment. I'm going to be single and she's staying in jail. Oh, what about all the advice that Pearly Things is giving us about, you know what, stick it through, even if you get abused, even if your wife's a fucking whore. Actually, if your wife's a whore, she's going to sit there and be like, see, women are whores. Perfect reason why you should leave them. You know what I'm saying? It's life. At the end of the day gotta end, and motherfuckers don't know how to make the day end. They do know how to complain about the day ending, though. Why can't people just leave kids alone? See, that creates a negative connotation. And the way I see it, there's nothing sexual about the shit. There's zero sexual about the shit. Like, none. My issue is, you got these fucking kids online. You got the logo and the name of the school on your shirt. And you sitting there asking the question of, is this bad or is this controversial? Yes. And I don't know the process of motherfuckers and how they do that. But I don't think parents would approve of their kids like doing this and not being like learning in school. We talked all this shit about all these teachers coming out and saying basically y'all kids dumb. What would you do? I would figure out why the fuck my kid not fucking sitting there learning. What the fuck you do? This not hair school. What the fuck you doing in a video braiding this dude hair? And why the fuck is he recording that shit and posting it on TikTok? What the fuck? Now, I haven't seen evidence of this. I have been told that this motherfucker apparently had parents. He notified parents that he would be posting kids on TikTok. And if they okay with it, they got to sign a paper. Now, I have not seen that. But if that was the case, if I was a parent and motherfucker introduced that shit to me, I'm saying fuck plus no. But motherfuckers know what they be doing. So, you know, if he get fired, that's him. That's his fault. Ain't nothing else to blame. And this is another thing. Because I saw this too. If it was a woman, I'd have the same fucking opinions. Just because you got a wet pussy don't mean I want my kid braiding your fucking hair or unbraiding your fucking hair. Where's the boundary between teacher and student? Why is my child braiding hair in class? You told me she was failing math. Right! What the fuck? Oh no, that's more like a we shall see type of moment. We shall see. If he ends up fired, I feel like he might, because a bunch of parents might fucking say some shit about this, because all of us either agreeing with it or disagreeing on the internet really ain't gonna do nothing about it. If these parents fucking be like, yo, the fuck going on here? This ain't what I signed my kid up for. Orale, get him out of here. My bad, I've been watching. I like all week, nothing but George Lopez. Like nothing. All week has just been nothing but George Lopez. Constant just George Lopez. So, you know, that has been what I have been doing. Like while you motherfuckers consume all this fucking media and you whine and you fucking cry about this shit. That's all I've been doing all week. And also going in and out of Dallas, Texas, but I haven't been buying. You know. I think that's it. I think that's all we got. Is that all we got? Yeah, that's all we got. I'm proud. I'm proud that at least 50 of y'all decided, you know what, at like 8 in the morning, I'm a bother with Leon. Dude, another teacher near my county just got fired for some pedo shit. Like, this is the third one this year. This is probably talked about on the news. Well, seems like your city has nothing but a bunch of pedophiles in it. You might want to go fix that. Go be a hero to your fucking community. Why does that art piece look like you're in the middle of a drug deal? I mean, maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. Who knows? Sunrise, ultimate form of a sunset. With that, my children, I bid you all adieu. Goodbye, everybody. I'm going to take a nap. No, I'm not going.